Create yourself a new world, big or small, but make it beautiful. The Property Show brings you beautiful spaces, exquisite construction ideas, easy style interior designing, and we bring you up to date with the industry. It's fresh, it's inspiring, it's The Property Show. Now showing on The Property Show. Proudly sponsored by Roofings.
Welcome to the month of March. It's the Property Show where we make sense of the real estate industry. Edwin Musime is my name, and of course I can't help but first of all appreciate our main and official sponsor of this property show, that is Roofings Group, the strength of this nation, with quite so much in terms of the stock that you'd need, not only just to construct your property, but to safeguard your property and a lot more. They've got the latest that you need in your construction process, not just about the durability, but the cost is equally very good. The efficiency is amazing. It's got to be Roofings, the strength of not just the nation alone, but the region at large. And of course, Nina Interiors, right now, if you go to the showroom, as we can quickly zoom our cameras into the showroom, they've got some amazing new stock of furniture. And the beauty about it is that the collection is wide. You'd be spoiled for choice if you come down to Nina Interiors on Ginger Road. And the prices are quite very good for such signature quality of furniture. Get down to Nina Interiors and you'll have the very best that you can. And special thanks to all our other partners of the property show. And to all of you, our viewers, of course, you make this show what it is. Now, I hope by now you're already part of the fans base on Property Show Uganda on our Facebook, and you're following us on Twitter. We've got quite so much in store for you. But right now, let's take a look at what we have lined up for you. And before we get to what we've lined up for you, I just need to remind you the Property Expo 2016 Reloaded is around the corner. The expo this year will take place on the 5th to the 7th of the month of May, and we are putting together a collection of all the best players in the industry: interior designing, landscaping, architectural designs, properties that are available on the market, all accessories that you'd need for your properties. More details, get onto our website and you'll get everything you need to know. And the big news is the Property Show is unveiling the home makeover for the very first time in Uganda. Now, if you want to be a part of the home makeover draw to win yourself a home makeover courtesy of Property Show, all costs paid for by all our partners, get onto our Facebook page and you get all the details. Let's take a look at what we have lined up for you today.
Today on The Property Show.
We all have a fantasy, we all have something we want. At times it might start as a dream, and that is why we give you the dream home every week. But before we actually give you the dream home, it's the interior designing tips of the week with Bethel. Up next is the dream home of the week, followed by the interior designing tips of the week with Bethel.
Finally, I'm so excited to get to you today because we have a very exciting topic to talk about. Yes, we're going to talk about accent walls, also known as feature walls. Well, these are the walls you walk into a room and they are different from the other walls in a way that maybe have a different color or maybe a different texture all the way around. Now, why would you make one wall in a room different? Maybe you want to show off some of your very beautiful artifacts like these ones you see over here at Nina Interiors. Or maybe you just want to try out a certain color you don't really trust to paint the whole house. Let me say you want your house to be white and then you have one wall yellow. That will go great. Or even though you just have a piece of very nice furniture right here that you want to draw attention to, you'd want to make that wall different from the other walls. You can do this by changing color, or even texture, maybe by using wallpaper, or other things. But however exciting the accent walls are, they are very critical because they give you a make or die situation. If you do it wrong, it's going to totally kill your whole house. But if you do it right, you're going to have a very, very attractive wall and a beautiful space in your house. Make sure the accent wall is in line rightly with light, because light gives us the best attractions to all these things. You can't really appreciate them without light. And that was our interior design tip for today.
Oh no, it's my dad. Cover me.
Yes. Kundi nawe. Is that any way to cover?
When you have to cover something, cover it the right way. Only Roofing's iron sheets have double coating that give them a much longer life and are made with Japanese technology for best quality right here in Uganda. With Roofing's iron sheets, we've got you covered. Roofing's, strength of a nation.
Still to come.
Right now our flats are 820 square feet at 121 million only.
121 million.
Yes.
The property of the week is here to inspire you every week. It's here to give you tips on what to do with your own home. And at times, it might not be there to inspire you because maybe you have something that is better than it, or maybe you actually already accomplished your property. But up next is the property of the week, brought to you by the Nina Interiors.
At Nina Interiors, it's not just furniture, it's an experience that we give you. Enjoy the thrill for choice at Nina Interiors with a wide range of signature furniture and our new range of fabric sofas that will give any living room a breath of fresh air. It only gets better as we give you the reason to transform your home with our special offers on curtains, nets and accessories, all delivered and installed to your taste at good prices. It's got to be Nina Interiors.
The 4-unit detached furnished apartments in Chanja enjoy a magnificent view as they are elegantly poised in Chanja. The property stands in royalty, more like a mini palace. Its beauty is indescribably wonderful to the eye, exquisite choice of paint colors, breathtaking spectacular interior, and exterior design that match like twins. It has a modern open-plan interior design which comes with 3 spacious bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and ensuite maid's room, well-fitted kitchen, a living room area, and a balcony. The property is spectacular to admire due to its open spaces and open style of construction. There are 4 beautiful apartments in a single perimeter wall with tended gardens. The design is the architectural equivalent of a brilliantly packed suitcase, with the bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchen, and space for entertaining all arranged inside a modern setup. And the beauty of this property, it's for sale.
The Bird's Eye, brought to you by Roofings. The Bird's Eye was brought to you by Roofings.
Roofings, strength of a nation.
It is the Property Talk right at our recording studios at the Nina Interiors, where a variety of furniture spoils you for choice. Like this beautiful seat that we're using currently. The seat is, I call it the royal set. It's amazing. It makes you feel like a king of sorts. So if you had this in your living room, trust me, value well spent for the property you bought. The furniture needs to be value equitable to the kind of property that you actually have. Ladies and gentlemen, very exciting today because the guest that I have, many of you have longed to hear about the conversation we are going to have. What is the conversation? Affordable housing. Ladies and gentlemen, affordable housing. On average, most of the properties we've showcased to you on the property show, many of you have complained overwhelmingly because some of the cheapest properties have been $250,000 and above. We're talking about 500 million Uganda shillings. To explain this solution is not myself alone, but I could say I'm joined by Mr. Mufadal. Good to have you on the show.
Hello.
Mr. Mufadal is from such a phenomenal organization, a phenomenal company, I would say. Universal Multipurpose is a brand well known globally as far as investing in affordable housing. And Mr. Mufadal is representing a franchise of this huge organization right here in Uganda. I first got to know about you with the Endoto.
Yes.
How did Endoto go, and was it a series and that ended and it's another project? Was it just a project?
Yeah, that Endoto was just a project which we were trying to understand Ugandan market, that what are the likings of, what are the tastes of Uganda, but which made us improve actually in designing a product which is especially for Uganda.
Endoto was how much?
Endoto, it was in 2014, it was at 90 million.
90 million, okay.
Yes, sir. 3-bedroom house.
3-bedroom house.
Yes, but right now we are having, because of dollar and Uganda shillings escalation, right now our flats are 820 square feet at 121 million only.
121 million?
Yes.
Okay, is that another project, not Endoto now?
No. Now it is, now the brand name we have changed, we have made it Universal, and we are coming in with around 80 houses in Najera.
Okay.
And within this year, we want to complete a minimum of 500 houses.
When we talk about affordable housing,
Yes.
Universal Multipurpose,
Yes.
most investors come in and the tick thing to go for is the heavily expensive properties and houses. Where does your philosophy come from to actually ensure that you're reaching people with affordable housing?
The philosophy has come in from India, where initially the space is very little available. The land is very expensive. Because of which you have to design a product in the minimum space possible. That is where affordability initially started off. So we have done around 6,000 houses in India. We have done around 10,000 houses in Kenya, and now we have taken that model, just redesigned the product according to the tastes of Uganda, and put it into the market. And let me tell you, this product is being overwhelming the Ugandans, and we are getting very positive response, which is very encouraging, and which is making us move very fast into this line. But the sorry situation is that there are not of developers doing this in Uganda, because the difference between our affordable housings and the market availability is so huge, and not a lot of people being able to afford those highly expensive houses is so big that we alone cannot cater to that market. I would encourage people to come in and make affordable houses, so that Ugandans get their dream house at a very early age.
So if you're just watching right now, we're dealing with affordable housing, and many of you have been asking and sending a lot of emails saying, hey, Edwin, the properties you're showcasing week in, week out are very pricey products. However, right now we're trying to address that issue, and to keep you updated that the Property Show Expo coming up in the first week of May will actually be addressing some of these concerns. And when you come to the Expo, you'll interact with some of these players and get to know exactly what they have on the market. However, even before that, we have Mr. Mufadal here, whose contacts are right on the screen if you are actually interested in knowing more about his affordable housing project. So, are you working with any banks? If somebody has seen, for instance, your property right now on this screen and they feel like, wow, this is good, and part of our New Year resolution is to get a dream home, how do you handle this the situation?
They can go to our website www.affordablehousing.ug, try and understand the product, and then contact us from that. They can see the location of the place, and then when they are actually liking and want to take the next step of buying the house, we can link them up with DFCU Bank. We can link them up with the Housing Finance Bank and Stanbic Bank, and they can also organize a mortgage, and they can come on board.
Oh, currently, how many houses are available? How many units are available?
We have got 30 houses available right now.
If you're just watching right now, let's take this seriously. You need to get right on your screen and take that number and make a phone call. There's only 30 units that are left as far as affordable housing is concerned. I do not know so many other property developers currently that actually are investing and taking off extra time to think about you as far as affordable housing is concerned. So you need to take that opportunity while the chance is lacking right now. Remember, over 400,000 people are watching this show right now. So it's 30 units left. Pick up that phone call, make that a phone call that could probably change the face of your destiny as far as home ownership is concerned. Probably finally, I want to ask you, Mr. Mufadal, when the 30 are gone, what is the next plan?
Immediately, we'll be launching another one in mid of February. Actually, this year, what we are thinking is every month we'll be having a new project.
Every month?
Every month we should be having a new project coming on board, because the demand is there and people need these houses. These houses we are not doing actually for ourselves. We want Ugandans to own their own house. This is the basic concept behind it.
Great. We'll leave you with some more clips on some of the affordable housing that Universal Multipurpose is actually involved. Mr. Mufadal, we appreciate your time and we commend you for a job that you're doing quite very well, especially as we look at Vision 2040. I believe this story would be able to inspire other developers, but even above all, inspire the Ugandans to be able to know that actually there are companies and brands that are thinking about their welfare and home ownership. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thanks, Edwin. Thanks.
Bye.
Galaxy Soho is a large development comprising a compelling mix of offices and retail space. With a total gross floor area of 328,204 square meters, the development is located on a 50,000 square meters lot in central Beijing. The gracefully merging dynamic form of the architecture complex creates a fluid and continuous internal space while establishing a striking and monumental presence along Beijing's East Second Ring Road. Soho China is honored to entrust the leading design firm, Zaha Hadid Architects, to lend their design concept to this development. Full of imagination and surrealism, this unique design concept makes Galaxy Soho a new architectural landmark in Beijing on par with the Bird's Nest National Stadium. The CCTV tower, Zaha's masterpieces in China include Guangzhou Opera House, Galaxy Soho itself, Soho Peaks in Beijing, and Sky Soho in Shanghai. Galaxy Soho's geographic situation offers premium accessibility by all modes of transportation. Located in the Dongxi main transportation hub, Galaxy Soho sits above numerous bus routes as well as subway lines. It is conveniently accessible to the airport and Ring Road network. Galaxy Soho's underground commercial area is connected to subway entrances and exits, providing superior conditions for daily pedestrian traffic flow. You want a home, I want a home, every one of us wants a home, because at the end of the day, after all that hard work that you go through during the day, all you want to go is to your home and relax. And the beauty of that is that at the property show, we help you, give you solutions to that on how to get yourself your home if you're in the category that is searching for one. Up next is the property scan that is brought to you in partnership with our own content partners Lamudi and the property show listings on www.propertyshow1.com. I will repeat that again, www.propertyshow1.com. You get the property scan every week. Up next is the property scan of the week.
And there you have it. And we also welcome you back from the voting and elections. And to all the leaders that were elected, the core thing from us as the property show, we believe that Uganda, if we're to emerge as a first world economy, it's very important that infrastructure, housing is taken into good consideration. And of course, special thanks to all our sponsors, that is Roofings Group, Nina Interiors, and all our partners, Serena Hotels, Liquid Telecom, and of course Regis, Lamudi. Thank you very much for your partnership, and Cassia Lodge, the best place to lounge for a holiday. And to all of you, our viewers, wherever you are, thank you for making the property show what it is and making it your #1 entertaining, educative show as far as real estate is concerned in this country. And to all our viewers across the world, to the diaspora, thank you so much for making this show your #1 choice. And to everybody, we say adios for today, but remember, the Property Expo is around the corner. The 5th to the 7th of May, all roads lead to the UAP Business Park, where we shall be having a bonanza of what the real sense of real estate is. From me, Edwin, and the entire team, we say have a lovely, blessed week, and of course, a great start to your month of March.
Next week on The Property Show.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home.